Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Battletech. Joining me is JKLantern.
Ready to take his vacation away from the Hatchet Man.
Just going to take another look at the store and make sure that nothing popped in there. No, it did not. Okay. Just on the off chance, because sometimes that is a thing that happens. So, just looking around here, I haven't seen a flashpoint pop up in the Canopian land here. There is Prototype that is sitting over there. And right in our neck of the woods is Marik Alliance, which is inside of Liao space. And there's a chance we could have another light tonnage drop that we have to deal with.
Okay. The Prototype one, I think, is the one that's really funny.
Well, technically, I think we could do either one right now. They're both long deployments. They both have consecutive deployments. A rare mech is a reward, which rare piece of a mech. And they both have a chance to have to drop a light tonnage lance in there. They're both Marik versus Liao, so
Prototype expires in 130 some odd days.
the other one's like 150.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're both, like I said, these are both, we have a long time to do either one of them.
Okay.
So you seem more interested in this one.
I'm pretty sure the Prototype one is much funnier.
Okay.
Just because it lets me talk about some things, if it's
Alright.
the one I think it is.
It's also much easier.
Okay.
It's like very simple flashpoint, apparently.
By your command.
Go
We will
into
out
the...
there, and we will see what they have in their store, and then we will start the flashpoint. Which it is a long flashpoint, so that means potentially, 4 full missions. With at least one being a consecutive deployment.
So I'd like to take this moment to remind everyone that every great nation in the Inner Sphere has their intelligence division. House Liao has the Maskarovka. House Steiner has the Lyran Intelligence Corps. House Davian has the Department of Military Intelligence. House Karita has the ISF. House Marik has SAFE. They all have differing reputations. Keep this in mind in a few seconds.
See, I don't know what to expect going into this.
See, I looked through TV tropes at the game, and it doesn't mention all of the flashpoints, but I'm pretty sure it mentions this one.
That's worrying. If it's on TV tropes, there's a reason for it.
Oh, yes, there is!
Then again, I get mentioned on TV tropes at one point, so go figure. Not a full article or anything, but it's just like a very brief mention talking about one specific video game that does a specific thing that I let's played, and people stuck my reaction to it in TV tropes.
I have yet to see if I'm on TV tropes. I doubt I'm there.
So, a pickup game. Let's make people happy. I still win even with a friendly game and my partner gets high spirits.
Woo!
So, before we begin...
A highly delicate contract. Yes, this is the one I think it is. I'm like 95% sure.
Let's see, BL6 Black Knight.
That shouldn't be there, but fine.
I mean,
The
we've got better than
flea!
that. Both fleas. Just pieces of the flea, but fleas. A king crab. Locust. Large laser, medium laser, small lasers. Comm systems, heat banks, which are like big freaking heat sinks.
Huh.
And instead of sinking heat away, it just increases the maximum heat threshold of a mech.
Interesting.
That is a plus. That is a 1+ version, so it basically gives you 120 max heat instead of just 100, because that's where most mechs hit, is about 100 heat in this game.
And I know the heat scale in this game works much differently than the tabletop one, but
yeah, rangefinder and then a targeting system for energy. But yeah, rangefinders are what you put in your missile boats. I've got a 120 meter view distance in the Stalker, basically. So,
what do you give us, House Marik?
Archer.
The Steiner Archer.
The difference between this and the black market, the black market seems to have full mechs in pieces to buy, whereas these guys usually just have one piece of a mech, if they don't have the fully assembled part. Centurion, Commando, Crab, Flea, Griffin, Highlander, Hunchback, King Crab, Locust, Thunderbolt, Victor, and if you want good missile weapons...
The one thing in this that seems very Marik-y is the good missile weapons, because the Mariks love a good missile boat. They're the main producers of the trebuchet. They're the ones who have the archer. They have the longbow, which isn't in this game.
But
Mariks
yeah,
love missiles.
Yep, but much like the Davians had all the autocannons, these guys have all the missiles. And I forget... I don't even think I have triple plus LRM-20s. Of course, I can't just refit my mechs now, but I am tempted, if we end the session tonight, I am tempted to buy a bunch of these and refit my mechs. I mean, the Stalker with 4 LRM-15 3+ versions, extra stability damage and extra critical chance on each hit. That's a thing.
Yeah, I'd say load up on them.
Yep, especially since I get a discount here because I'm friendly with them. That's a lot of good stuff, and they're unlimited stock, so I can buy as many as I want. Although it does have the Narc Beacon unlimited, which I know that's not going to make you happy, but hey.
I've made peace with it. There's so many other things in this game to make me mad.
But unfortunately, I can't do that right now because it's not going to matter. So, let's see. Delicate contract requires immediate attention. Task at hand is sensitive to the point it cannot be discussed over open channel. You say that was something of note. They said that last time too. When I went to the Davian Alliance, they kind of said that same thing.
Meet me in the Duchy of Andurian, the hotbed of secession. Don't tell anybody any of this ever. Is it top secret? Yes, because it's dumb.
It's embarrassing.
Yes, that's actually it.
Force Commander Singh.
Yep, and he was actually a former SAFE commando.
Former covert ops in SAFE's commando division. He was transferred to mercenary liaison duties after being wounded. "6 months ago, Andurian defense contractor Black Caldera stole a prototype Raven from Hellspont Industrials. In the intervening time, they labored on behalf of Dame Catherine Humphreys to reverse engineer it."
So, at this point in time, the Free Worlds League isn't one military. It's like 6. The different subregions each have their own militaries. By about 3040, they kind of get lumped into one, but Andorian is the region of the Free Worlds League that tends to want to secede, and actually in about 3031, they attempt to.
So what is the Raven exactly, and why is it so important? It has ECM. A prototype stage. That happens, we're going to need one just as well.
So, at this point in history, Steiner and Davian are becoming a major allied things. Oh, yeah, I should let this point be brought up.
That is a good point. This is in their turf. Why didn't they do anything about it?
Yeah, why didn't you, Fadra? Why didn't you, boss?
So, left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing.
So, let me paint a picture for you guys, just to let you all know what this scenario is. So, at this point, Davian and Steiner are forming the FedCom Alliance. In response to this, Karita, Liao, and Marik form something called the Concord of Captain, which is supposed to counteract that. It doesn't wind up being as effective or as tight, but it's a try. So basically, just so that you guys get a picture of this, imagine that Canada was inventing a new special weapon system. Imagine that Rhode Island stole that weapon system. Imagine the CIA didn't find out that Rhode Island stole that weapon system until Canada invades Rhode Island. That's what just happened here. Safe, not known for their competence.
Apparently not.
Like, they are memetically the worst intelligence agency in the inner sphere.
The watchful eye of safe. If it was watchful, this wouldn't happen in the first place.
Yeah.
If they hadn't tried to hide it from their own governing bodies, they might have had help securing it.
And it's sort of implied that the reason Andorian is doing this is they're preparing long term to leave the Free Worlds League.
I kind of guess that, but still, there's one of those things. It's like, hey, we've got a stolen piece of tech from our enemy. Can we get some extra guards? Something?
Yeah.
We will rendezvous with Bravo Lance and the 5th Defenders of Andorian. Their leader is Nice and has operational knowledge of Black Color's holdings. Umbra has agreed to turn against Dame Catherine. She and her Lance are patriots. Blah, blah, blah. I trust them as well as I trust anyone, which means as far as I can throw them.
Of the liaisons that you meet, Singh is one of the two nicer ones. Like, he definitely is not out to screw you over, unlike Stieglitz Bradford, unlike the Liao one, unlike the Davian one.
So, we need to get a Raven.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Raven! How do you feel about this?
Is there a mech named after a mouse?
Hold that thought. I know there was the jackrabbit.
Oh, I could do some of those. I'm just thinking we need to deal with the Raven mech. We need a Kikyo mech.
Let's see here. Oh, well, one of her OCs is Fallen Angel Kiki, and oh dear God, those mechs.
But not the Avenging Angel, right?
It's not the Avenging Angel. At least that wasn't what I was thinking of. These aren't a thing that show up for a long time in universe, but God, what are they called? The Celestial series of battle mechs from Ward of Blake. The Archangel, the Seraph, the Diva, the Grigori, the Prita, and the Malik. They're all basically named after various forms of angel.
Oh, okay, I can't do that.
Okay, so
they whammied me here. You can only your maximum weight can only be 55 tons per mech, but you can only have 200 tons total in the lance.
Well, that's a kick in the pants.
So, I mean, we could have two 55s and two 45s, but I've kind of got 450s here, perfectly kitted out to blow up other medium mechs.
Yeah.
So you're back in the kitten sneeze.
Damn it!
Biome urban. Oh, you might finally get to see the actual cityscape. There is a city map in this game. It just almost never comes up.
I think it was added for the DLC, because one of the DLCs is like urban combat or something like that.
Something like that. Urban warfare or something similar.
Yeah.
But it just pops up randomly, and we haven't seen it in the Let's Play yet. This might actually be it.
Nice.
Good luck finding cover.
We need the urban mech for this.
If you've got jump jets on it, you can actually do things. Yes, you can pop the urban mech on top of buildings. So we need to blow up all the hostels. Thankfully, this is only a skull and a half, which means we probably won't see too many heavy mechs. Not that that was a problem last time. Because we saw heavy mechs last time, and
oh God.
They got a little bit too close to the UAC-20.
Yep.
The main reasons I like the UAC's increased variant is because reduced tonnage.
Yeah.
They're lighter, which means basically their ammo is basically free to load on.
Which is super useful. Because, again, they chew through ammo.
Yep. I think I have 2 full packs of... I think I have 2 tons of... No, I have 3 tons, don't I? I think I have 3 tons of ammo for the UAC-20. Which still doesn't get me that many shots.
No, it really doesn't.
Because the UACs fire twice.
Yep.
So every time they fire, they're turned into 2 bullets.
Yeah, in the tabletop game, you get to choose whether you shoot once or twice with it. And in the tabletop game, it also has a chance of jamming, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, not a problem here. Here it just has recoil.
Yep.
Which means that every time you fire it consecutively, you get more and more accuracy penalties.